Hello and welcome to another exciting time with me, Preach Basi. All right, there is this argument that radio is the most heard, but I always say TV is the best thing ever. She's going to argue with me right now. I have a very interesting personality in the house. She is on radio. You hear her all the time. IQ, aka Equal, is here. Ta-da! This is the face, you'll be hearing the voice. For as long as God knows how many years now. Welcome here.
Yeah, thanks, Bridge.
It's good to have you.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, you really did. That's a huge job bringing me here because you can't bridge me like that. I'm a voice and not a face.
Yeah?
And that thing about radio is true. It's the oldest, the best, the most heard, and you can always identify.
We are not going to start that right now because if we start, we're not going to finish. Yeah, I remember when this guy from Cool FM, Benny Ark, was here. We went through all. He was crazy. He was at radio. I'm like, no, TV. He's like radio, TV.
Dude, I'll just give you a very simple example.
All right.
If you have a guy or a girl walking down the street and then the girl can't talk, is dumb, and has a pretty face, well, it's fine. Then you go to go and talk to the person can't answer you. You get discouraged.
Yes.
You understand? But the person is ugly and can talk. He can make progress. He can actually befriend someone and also make an impression. And also you'll be able to contribute to the society. Yes. So you see, radio is a voice, and you know about this glitz and glamour about TV.
No. We do both.
You guys
the
do
voice
both.
can sound good, and then you gotta look good. You know what I'm saying?
You cover up a lot with your appearances, but we don't have that opportunity to cover up our appearances because what you just hear is what you take in at once. So we are very careful of what we say. So I think a more we do the
articulate. You want to say, yeah, well, because you guys need to do a lot of brain work before you say stuff.
You really have to paint the picture in your own because we don't have the appearances like you do.
Well.
You just agreed with me that radio is good.
It's going, well, you're good, you know, you guys are good, and we're very tight. All right, okay, so now let's go back a little bit. Why did you decide to be on radio?
Well, I remember when I was quite young, and my younger ones really got it from me. I'll get into the kitchen, and I was like, okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see me cook okra soup. And so when you cut the okra, my brothers were like, IQ. And I was like, yeah. I started like that. My mother, every time, so my mother would tell me, please don't do any radio thing there. Cook. Or anytime they said me, I want to wash. And after I like creating things. I had this, my grandmother used to deal with timber. And then so one of the days they brought the wood. And then I don't know how the guy cut it. It came out like a guitar. Wow. And I nearly got possessed. Wow. I was using the guitar, the wooden guitar, everything like that, and I was like, okay, you're radio with IQ, and
so like the radio thing's always been there.
Yeah, it was like
amazing.
What with it?
And you went to school and you studied radio.
No, I did not. Funny enough, I read public administration. Actually, I wanted to read something of the sciences, and I don't know what happened. I just got so confused anywhere, and I said, okay, let me take something that I'll just not. So it wouldn't be as if I didn't go to school.
Wow. So
I went to for public administration. This one I enjoyed it. But when I came out again, as I'm talking to you, I'm actually doing my first degree again in English. Jeez. English education. Wow. I mean, I had to go back. So you just can't run away from who you are.
Yeah.
Well, I've been to broadcasting school and so many things. But I just started work 2009.
Awesome. So 2009, and it was Ray Power FM straight?
Yeah, it was Ray Power straight. Wow. I actually got other offers and I don't know why I didn't go.
So you're satisfied that you chose Ray Power?
Yeah, kinda. It's a very good place to start anything. You get so much experience. You work, they make you work and see the value of why you work.
Wow.
As in.
And the pay is good too, huh?
Oh God, you're talking about money all the time. Well, some things are not all about money, if you ask me.
Yeah.
If you love what you do.
Definitely.
If you're not being motivated financially most of the time, you wouldn't really notice because you love what you do.
That's true.
But I'm talking about, you can't rule out the financial aspect of it.
Because,
it's a backing.
Yeah.
It's a backing, but the basic is I love what I do.
Great. And then what you do, when you love what you do, it's a matter of time. You would, you'll get there. Definitely.
Yeah.
So
Kind of like what you did. Yeah.
you will get there because it's like that.
Yeah.
The up is that way.
I will
All
definitely
right, so
get
let
that.
let me go a little bit personal. The name Ikwo, it's an Akwa name or Calabar name.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Actually, I wouldn't have been using that on air if in dark communication you're not allowed to use your English name on air. Yes, you use your traditional name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's African thing. An
Wow.
independent media house. It's African, all about Africa. So
Right.
you're not allowed to use. So my real name is Roxanne, but when I got it, they said, "Girl, you got to use your name." So I actually called myself, "Okay, can I use the name they call me at home?" And they said, "Okay." So I got my, we always have English names and we have our traditional
Definitely,
names.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I had to bring it up.
Nice.
So it kind of sounded as if I was at home.
Yeah.
Because they call me IQ at home and equal. So everything just sounded as if, okay, this is home
Do
too.
you actually know what Ikwo means? Ikwo means song,
Yeah.
music. Ah.
And I sing too.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like
You wanna
jazz.
sing for us right now?
No, don't even go there.
All right.
Don't do that.
Okay, we'll take it easy now. So, working on radio, you've been so far how many years? Now, when you look back, any regrets of any kind?
No regret. Well, there have been challenges that has made me cry overnight.
Wow.
When I started. I went in there with all the flair of my home thing, like, "Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to IQ radio."
And they say, hey,
It was not it. Oh God! And I started as a freelance, and they had to send me to the broadcasting school in Lagos, FRC. And then
Yes.
when I got there, it was a different ball game entirely. It wasn't something that you have to. I used to speak. We speak American English in my house, but they did not allow that. You speak British.
Really?
Yeah, you really have to. But that's where in Rapa you encouraged to speak British.
Why?
I don't know why, but maybe they feel that we have Nigerian English, and the closest to Nigerian English, I think, is British English, because American English has a little bit of, it's twisted.
Okay, can you do me one Nigerian English real quick? Let me see how you all do it over there.
Preach is not so serious. So
Are you serious? That's good. That's really good. All right.
okay, and then British, that's not very serious.
Oh, you know that. They're serious. Interesting. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay, so IQ.
Yeah.
The show you host on radio, what is it called?
Yeah, it's Woman to Woman. That's every Saturday, but I'm always on Night Belt, where I do Soul Serenade and Quiet Storm. Yeah, Soul Serenade. Like the Soul Serenade, we have different kinds of Soul Serenade. We have the one that has to do a lot about poetry, that's poetic messages to your loved ones.
Right.
And then What's in Your Mind, although that was handled by another person, but from Tuesday to Thursday. Then the other one is having to apologize to who you offend. And then the other one is sending in your problems, and then let's try to get people to help advise you.
So basically, what you guys do on radio is not just about playing music and getting
No, it's not.
entertainment
It's not.
out
It's
there.
not.
It's about building homes and making people feel healed from brokenness and all that. Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
It's really deep.
Yeah, it's deep, because I count myself very privileged to always be there for people who are sad, because I know what it's like to be sad. I've been
Yes.
sad.
Wow.
So, and sometimes I think if you have to work on radio, you have to be somebody who's got a lot of experience, not educationally, but
Life.
yes. It has to do with life, because
I've been sad. You know what? I've been sad too, but when you come on TV, you have to smile. You have no choice.
Yeah, what
So
were
you
you sad
sad,
about?
You breaking down in there, but here you're like, oh wow, welcome, it's Preach Bassy, but you're dying inside.
I give you a story. One night, I was so sad. I was broke, and I told someone to help me get something. My friend traveled out, and I said she helped me get something, and she didn't get it for me, and I had to use that thing for something. In short, I didn't want to devote some of that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm sure this girl just thinks that because she's abroad, she's better placed. Oh, what? I was so pissed. And then I had to do the program. Somebody sent in a story. I was talking about heartbreak, how somebody neglected, and I was like, I think I'm into more than you're actually getting into. I was going to give you the letter. But when I went on radio, I said, all right, I know that I'm going to be there for you. And I was like, sis?
You have to be there for the person, even though you're hurting on the inside. But it's amazing. I think that God has reward for people like you because
Yeah.
you sometimes you have to leave yourself behind
You really have to.
and focus on other people.
Yeah,
and
lots of
how better they
sacrifice.
do.
Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing. There is a reward for it, I believe. Here and in heaven.
Yeah, well, it needs to be about teachers that you have to have reward in heaven,
Yeah.
and then the earth one will just be cancelled. No.
No, it's not cancelled
No,
this time. No,
no.
You enjoy the
Sure, you know,
reward
say
here.
no go dey cancelled.
No, you know go cancel.
No
go
go
cancel.
cancelled. So that's it. All right. But I like what I do. I love radio. I'm a voice. I always tell people I love being the voice because I get to you.
All right. Okay, you know what? I want you to do your radio voice, how you introduce your show on radio.
I'm a natural. The way I'm speaking to you, the way I speak.
Go ahead. Introduce your show for us right now. Your
Okay.
radio show. Take it away, camera.
Focus. All right, you really have to smile. Not only the TV people that smile, because if you don't smile, you start sounding quite dry. I may scare people. So I was like, good evening, everybody. I hope you've been doing quite well. I hope you had a nice day. My name is IQ, and I'm with you again today on Soul Serenade Special. And I hope you're going to do what you know how to do best. Be there.
Wow. I'll be there. Interesting. Well, so how do we find you? You are on Twitter, you're on Facebook. How do your fans reach out to you?
When I told you that I'm a voice, I meant every word of it.
Serious?
Do you know that most of the celebrities that I've had to interview on radio, they have my pictures with them. Wow. I get to see it because maybe they post it, but I don't have it.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not encouraging anybody to do that.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send your fans to a radio station to wait for you. All right, then when you come out, hey, IQ. That's going to be the way we're going to do it.
I had a very funny experience. I won't call it terrible. Somebody came to radio to the compound to actually look for IQ because I was thinking, because of my voice, everybody thinks I'm this kind of slim. They didn't know I'm quite bold.
Okay.
Oh, they came and said, I'm looking for IQ. They started laughing. They said, I was there. So I did as if I didn't hear. They said, please, I'm looking for IQ, the leader that does, the girl that does, they started laughing. I left. I just left. I went into the cubicle. I laughed. I said, she just walked. I said, that woman. And I said, she's a woman. She's fat.
Wow.
And I came and said, what's your problem? He said, sorry. And I was looking for. I said, actually came to come and pick me out. I was like, look at this crazy person. And I'm like, so I don't do that. That's why I don't get to. But well, so he said, are you married? I said, no. I said, but I'm not actually advertising myself. Well, he said, "Baby, I'm so sorry." I said, no, don't be sorry. Don't worry. That's why I'm a voice. I don't have to be what you think I am, but I have to be what you can associate and what you can be comfortable with.
Great.
That's what I am supposed to be as a voice. I'm supposed to be something that will come to you when you're not in your lowest ebb and try to take you up. I'm supposed to be like, but I'm not supposed to be the big IQ that will like enter into the room and take every space, which I like. I'm bold. I'm obvious, and I like it.
I like it too. Come on, y'all. All right. It's Africa now. Come on, man. You got a big goal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't go there.
All right, IQ, it's been a really interesting time with you. I had so much fun. And I think you should invite me to radio. I think I do some stunt over radio too.
Oh, yeah, there was a time we had to get guys to come over and talk about ladies, what they say about ladies. Sometimes, because some guys tell you something and they don't mean what they say.
Oh, yeah?
I got to know that if a guy tells you, you've lost weight, means that maybe you're sexually good now.
Oh, yeah?
He has something at the back of his mind. And he tells you, you've gained weight now. It means, Omo. Yeah, there's something wrong with it,
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I think I have good ways to,
No, I didn't say I'm going to use that topic on you, so don't go there.
Okay. So will you invite me to radio? You will?
You know when you invited me to Mnet?
When you want to talk about women, just call me up. I'll be around.
Okay, I can see you, April.
All right, IQ, thank you so much for your time. It's good to have you here. So, that was IQ for you, the voice on the radio. The sweet voice on the radio. I don't know if they teach them how to filter voice. This is Preach Bassy, and I'm signing out from 270 degrees. I'm hoping that you've had fun.
But you have a fine voice too, so did they teach you how to do that?
I'm learning from you right now. Thank you for your time, Africa. I love you. I'll be right back.